Hey guys, Omar here, and I just purchased the Fuji X100 series camera. No, this is the Fuji X-T20. I bought a little pancake lens for it. This is the 27mm f2.8 pancake lens, and pretty simple. I basically purchased it because I wanted a smaller profile, a smaller camera, something to walk around with super tiny to throw in a bag or to have in a puffy pocket. And I missed that. I missed about the Fuji X100 series. That was the coolest thing about it, was just the super small camera giving you great photographs. And so I picked up this little pancake lens to try to replace that feel. Now, I still would go with the Fuji X-T20. I did a video on this, which I'll link up below, but flippy flip, baby. Love that. The Fuji X100 series doesn't have that. And also the ability to switch out your lens. You know, if I want something a little bigger, something a little wider, I can change out the lens. So those two main reasons are why I would still go with the Fuji X-T20, but look how tiny this is. This is so cool. Look how small it is. Let me show you the lens cap. Look at the lens cap is like a coin. It's like so itty bitty. Anyway, I haven't tested it out yet. It just arrived right now. I just wanted to share with you real quick my excitement for the little lens. From the reviews I've seen, it's not the best with bokeh, but we have something for that. We have a remedy for that. This might be a good combo to walk around with. This one to just be on the camera, the 56 1.2 to be in a bag if you need bokeh. But from the reviews that I saw of the 2.8, one reviewer, and I'll link the reviewer below, said that the bokeh looked very nervous, which I totally agreed with. But I haven't tested the lens myself yet. But my plan kind of for the lens is to maybe keep it at 5.6 or f8 and do like old school street photography with it, you know? Just walk around and zone focus with it and, you know, maybe even shoot it on auto.
Oh my God!
No! Look at that baby right there. All right, let's take a closer look at it. Here's the 27mm next to the kit lens so you can compare the size. Here it is next to the 56 1.2. And here it is next to a baby tomato. So build quality is the usual fare. Beautiful metal mount. Super tiny. The focus ring is nice and stiff. If you have the kit lens moves a lot quicker. So it moves a lot smoother. This one has a little bit more sort of resistance, which is nice when you're manually focused. So I like this a little better. And there's no aperture ring, so you have to use the front. I use the front dial of my Fuji X-T20. So if you have this lens on there, you have to use the front dial to control your aperture. Anyway, I'll put it through its paces, guys. I'll also try to compare it to the 23 1.4 or the 23 f2. Those are the other two like street lenses I was interested in. But again, those lenses are just as bulky as my kit lens. And I like my kit lens. I'm sorry, I love this thing. And I also have the, you know, for my Canon system, I had the 40mm, such a klutz. The 40mm pancake lens, and this is great, this little lens to walk around with too. And it's so funny, I always thought that it made my Canon camera so small, and look how huge this is, but it's still in the same genre. Nice little pancake-ness there. And what I thought would be fun is to just really quick look at some Instagram photos just to see what people are doing with this lens, so let's do that now. Here's my Instagram if you want to follow me, Gonzalez. Let's do it up. Let's Fuji 27mm. Let's just check out what people have put up. Nice. All right, those are the most, man, that's sexy. I decided not to put a lens hood because that kind of, to me, defeats the purpose of the 27mm being so small. All right, so here's a good example of the nervous bokeh in the background. So not super huge bokeh balls, but you get decent bokeh on there. Nice, so here's an example of what I was thinking of how I would use the lens. You see the depth of field is very deep. You can see a lot in focus in the back. You could read the sign in the back. So this is probably like f8 or f11 where you can kind of see everything. So I'm gonna try, you know, shooting more in that sort of depth of field. That's pretty. This is a strategy I see a lot of street photographers use if you wanna use it. It's basically parking yourself somewhere interesting and then just waiting for the right character or the right person to come into your shot. So this is kind of cool. I would have been a little lower. I would have sat on the sidewalk, used the flip screen, get a better perspective than that, but that's pretty cool. Nice road there, snowy road, rug pattern. someone pointing at the distance. Again, here's that bokeh that we were talking about. I'm not super crazy about how it renders the background. You do get bokeh, but it just seems a little stiff or something. Hey, that's cool. This is something I would do, shoot my own feet. This was that technique we talked about where something in the foreground is blurry, then you have your focal point, and then everything else in the background is blurry. So it's nice to see that this is something that can be done with the lens. Very great little landscape picture. You could do landscapes with it. Going through. Here's a cool portrait. Here's someone with the 27mm on their XE1. Yeah, awesome. And that's a great combo too. If you have the XE1, XE2, or XE3, you definitely have a Fuji X100 series ripoff. So I think that's a better combo than the Fuji X-T20. I like the whole street aspect of it. Whoa, look at this guy right here. That's nice. Here's another example of the Bouquet 27mm X-T20. Very cool. Yeah, classic street photography right there. I like that this person got nice and low to take the picture. Great expression on this. Oh, this guy is very interesting. Just a cool scene right there. Yeah, here it is. Someone rocking the XE3 with the 27mm. Here we go. Exactly what I said. Wanted something compact. Yeah, this is very cool. This is kind of my idea for the 27, is just to capture moments on the street. Very cool. I love this. If you're doing street photography, get down nice and low, nice and low. Gives you a great perspective, especially this kid right here. This great balance in this photograph. Ah, it's a cool portrait right there. Let light come in through the shades. Looks like they got a lot of nice clarity, crunchiness. I like that. I like that. You know, I'm a little biased. I love color. I am a color street photographer. I want to see the colors. I like punchy colors. So I'm kind of, I hate to say bored, but just everyone does black and white street photography. If you look, you know, street photography, black and white, black and white, black and white. I just think it's being overdone, and it works for certain ones. Like this one, obviously black and white, no ifs, ands, or buts. This one definitely black and white because we're talking zones and shades, so I like that. But I don't know, should we talk, like, shouldn't this have been color? I feel like this should have been, see the bacon brown and the, I don't know. Yes, love that. I'm all about the color, man. Loving the color. Click, click, click. There you have it, guys. A Fuji X100 ripoff. Totally stealing the look, the profile, but I'm excited. I'm excited to have a nice little lens, street lens to walk around with, and I'll let you guys know what I think of it, and I'll see you next time. Click, 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 click.